Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Elite Discord tournament. This is the second tournament that we will be hosting, and we have looped around the bracket once already, and every home team has won. Sometimes we didn't expect that to occur. There were some good battles in this first set of matchups between all 8 of these teams, and now we will see the two former champion appearances face off once again. This will be the Buzzwings and the Thumpers. And to get this one started, the Buzzwings have brought in former Thumper starting pitcher Makai Botham to start in this matchup versus newcomer Hunter Hardapple, a two-way catcher with really great junk, has solid velocity, but not much accuracy. So we'll see how that plays out for them in this matchup. So we're going to get things started by setting the suggested lineup, and it looks like they're going to keep Skylar Lynch in center. They're going to keep Liam Undermeyer in left field. Jamie Morris will stay at third base and will be locked in for this matchup. Landon Stone will be DHing Hal Mostis in right field. Maxton Myers at first base. Andres Rilo at short. Reese Bugby at second base, who hit a home run in that last game. And then Jackson Huang will be at catcher for the Buzzwings for Makai Botham. Let's take a look at the Thumpers lineup. And we're going to see Archie Sormore lead off in center field. We'll see Squint Diligence at first base, followed by Greg Dastardly, who's locked in the DH spot. Mario Griffin will get the start at catcher and hit fourth. Caleb Thompson is tense. I believe that was due to an error at third base, so he'll have to try and work his way out of there. Dainty Navarro in right field. Knox Horn in left. Elizabeth Nelson at second, and Navy Finley will round out the order for Hunter Hardapple. So let's go ahead and get into this one. We head back to the Bingata Bowl again, and as we've seen so far, it is home team advantage for sure in these matchups. So we'll see if that continues or if the Buzzwings are able to break the mold for a little bit in this matchup here today. The pitching matchup will kind of have a slight advantage to Makai Botham, as he does have the more well-rounded attributes. We'll see if that pays off, as both teams struggled in the starting pitching department in the last game, as all 10 runs that were scored in that game were all allowed by the starters. So we'll see what happens in this one. Skylar Lynch is already very, very picky in a 3-0 count. And there's ball 4. So 4-pitch walk for Skylar Lynch to get on base, and we're already starting to see those accuracy issues for Hunter Hardapple, as he has already allowed a walk. I guess it's an okay arm behind the plate, but elite speed from Skylar Lynch, and he gets ahead in the count here to Liam Undermeyer. So tough out will activate. Ball in the dirt. And Hardapple checks on the runner, throws it in the dirt. Nice scoop by Diligence to keep that one in front of him. Runner takes off and on the hit and run, and fighting to stay alive is Liam as he pulls that one foul. Checking on the runner again. 1-2 count here. And, making good contact, but popping it foul out of play. And Liam takes a ball, checked his swing and held back. And there is a ball that he muscles into left field. A nice hit there on a ball he was kind of just protecting the plate with. And so the first two hitters will reach base for the Buzzwings. And Jamie Morris comes up, adding 500 so far. He is locked in. He saw the changeup for strike one. Pitch out there. Now, Hardapple does have 3 off-speed pitches, so he has to be careful about where he places those if he throws them, which he's already thrown a few. There's the fastball, and Jamie's not able to catch up to that. So 2-2 count, and ball 3 outside. So full count here, no outs. Off speed is low for ball 4, so another walk for Hardapple. And the bases are now loaded for Landon Stone, who did not get a hit in his first game. We have high pressure already. Tier 3 fastball hitter. Gets a fastball. It looks like he just missed. It hits off the end of the bat and skies into center field. 2 runners will get to advance there easily, and a run does come across for the Buzzwings. Landon had a big opportunity as he geared up for that fastball and got it, but was not able to barrel it up. And so it is 1-0. Great speed on the base paths on both sides, first and third. Checking on the runner is Hardapple. He's tense already. And in a high-pressure situation, runner takes off for second and safe at second. Finley thought he got the tag on, but it wasn't in time. So 2-1 count, great speed at second and third. And Hal Mostis looking to see if he can make the mostest of this opportunity as he pushes that one to left, but it just goes foul. 2-2. And, oh, man, he saw the looping curveball, and he got really antsy and jumped on it. This time he grounds softly to shortstop, and that will be out number 2. But another runner comes across to score from third, and it is 2-0. So Hunter is tense once again. I don't know how... It seemed like he just lost mojo. I don't know what happened there. And Maxton will ground to second base to get out of the inning, so it could have been way worse. Instead, it's only 2-1 or 2-0. 1 hit, 2 walks for the Buzzwings offense, and now we'll see if Mekhi Botham can hold this lead. So far in this matchup, all 3 of the pitchers we've seen so far have been struggling. We'll see if Mekhi Botham continues with that trend. Archie Sormore did not get a hit in his first game, so he's looking to try and change things here as he grounds to third. Jamie Morris will cut in front of the shortstop and get that for out number 1. Here comes Squint Diligence, batting 1,000 as he hit everything he saw in front of him, and that will continue as that ball gets down right in front of Skyler. I thought he was going to make a play on that. Instead, he lets it get in front of him, and that will allow Diligence to reach first base and get locked in. And speaking of locked in, Greg Dastardly hit a home run in his first at-bat. Not much speed over there at first. Mekhi Botham with 1 out looking for a ground ball here. 2-1 count here. So we won't see Little Hack active at all. This one blasted into right field, hit hard, but right to Hal Mostis for out number 2. And now here comes Mario Griffin. Has RBI hero, but not activated as the runner is still stuck at first base. We'll take a strike in the corner there. And that one looped into center field. Coming in is Skylar Lynch, calling it and catching it for out number 3. So a pretty clean inning for Mekhi Botham as he gives up a base hit, which is almost a guarantee against Diligence right now. And other than that, he's able to get out of the inning pretty clean. So Andres Rilo comes up, a tier 3 off-speed hitter again, but now no hits in that first game. So he's looking to turn things around. You see, he wasn't very happy about it as he hits one off the end of the bat, got the off-speed hit pitch he was looking for, but couldn't barrel it up. Reese Bugby comes in, another off-speed hitter. And Hardapple, so far, has been able to make enough movement on these pitches to keep the Buzzwings barrels off the ball. That was a nice little alliteration. That hop was wild as Caleb Thompson played it perfectly, almost like he was anticipating that. And he's able to get that over to first base for out number 2. Jackson Huang, the catcher, comes up, will not have Ace Exterminator activated, but it doesn't matter as he's able to get a ball and push it up the middle for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Wong, and we will turn it to the top of the lineup to Skylar Lynch with Tier 3 contact versus righties activated. And Hardapple is back to neutral mojo, so he's looking to hopefully stay there. And puts his changeup right in the middle of the strike zone there. 2-1 count. I think Skylar was just caught off guard because it was actually in the zone, as that was the first pitch he's seen actually land in the strike zone. 2-2 count with 2 outs. And Skylar gets frozen on the changeup and takes strike 3 to end the inning. So nice recovery from Hunter Hardapple as he was able to get through that inning pretty cleanly And then we turn to the Thumpers lineup, where we'll go 5, 6, 7. Starting with Caleb Thompson, who is tense, but Ace Exterminator will help him out as it's tier 3. Makai Botham facing off against a former teammate here, falling behind 2-0. Gets him to chase on the changeup there. That one blooped into shallow right center field, ranging all the way back is Reese Bugby, who takes charge and catches that for out number 1. So Caleb Thompson's tense ways will continue as we turn to Dainty Navarro. Dainty 2 for 3 in the last game. Falls behind 0-2 quickly here as he swung at both pitches. This one does not get him to chase. That one does, but it's just pushed foul. 1-2 count and inside for ball 2. Threw the fastball, but was able to at least stay on top of that. And this one gets the corner for strike 3. So big strikeout there for Makai Botham. If I'm not mistaken, that was the first strikeout of the day for him. And Dainty Navarro goes to sit down. Yes, it was. Here comes Knox Horn, 2 for 3 with, I think, 2 RBIs. Yep. He falls behind 0-2. And we'll pull one foul and it gets out of play. So we'll do it again. And that one right at shortstop. Andres Rilo gets it across the diamond in time. Out number 3. So a clean 1-2-3 inning for Makai Botham. And he is still cruising as he is now locked in. And now we'll see if the former... sorry, I'm trying to think about words and I don't know how to use them. Former MVP Liam Undermeyer can get himself going. Got a base hit in the last one. He falls behind 0-2 here. Tough out activates, and he just barely stays alive there. Don't know how he made contact with that one. And he'll chase the curveball for strike 3. It was out of the zone. He thought it was going to drop back in, and it did not. Jamie Morris comes in. He managed to work a walk in his last at bat. 45 pitches already for Hard Apple. There's a fastball, so 1-1 count for Jamie. And there was, that was your pitch, dude. Gets his fastball instead and skies it into right field, but it's going to die at the warning track. This is a big ballpark, so it's going to hold in a lot of those. And it ends up being an out, number 2. Landon Stone with a sacrifice fly in his last at-bat just missed a grand slam. He's looking for that fastball, gets a slider. 1-1 count. That one stays low, so we'll make it 2-1. And gets his fastball, and this time he doesn't miss it. That one sent into left center field, and that one grew some wings and buzzed its way out of here in a hurry. 478 for Landon Stone. That is the first home run of the tournament, and I'm pretty certain that's not going to be the last home run for him, as if he can do that with a fastball. I don't know if the cover stayed on it, but that's it for Hunter Hardapple. Dean Boyd will come in, tier 3 four-seam fastball. Also has a slider and a curveball to mix up those pitches. And Hal Mostis will see what he can do, as I believe he flew out his last time. 1-2 count. And way behind that 100-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 3. So Dean Boyd kind of cleans things up a little bit there at the end, but another home run, or I guess a home run, makes it 3-0, and the Buzzwings extend their lead. Now, we know that it can all come crashing down in a moment, but right now, Makai Botham is looking to continue to hold this lead, and Elizabeth Nelson with tier 2 Mind Gamer does not get to any advantages there as she swings through strike 3. Makai Botham is really locked in. And now Navy Finley comes up. He has tier 2 off-speed hitter, tier 2 clutch not activated here. 1-1 count and gets an off-speed pitch, but not able to drive it as it goes straight to his fielding counterpart, Rilo, at shortstop for out number 2. And Archie Sormore still looking for his first hit of the tournament. Will swing at the first pitch and pop it foul. Takes a ball inside. He seems to be pressing a little bit as he falls behind 1-2 on another foul. And, you would see it. He chased that one in and high for strike 3, and Mekhi Botham is cruising through 3 innings. Keep in mind, these are 6-inning games, so we are getting closer to the end of this matchup, halfway through already. And Maxton Myers, who's tense after grounding out, will swing at the first pitch, as he does have first pitch Slayer, and that's going to be pop foul and just out of play. Gets a fastball again, 101 mile an hour on that Elite 4-seam fastball. And there it is again, 1-2 count. And ooh, that one almost took out the shins of Boyd. And Boyd, is he glad that he didn't get hit by that one, as Maxton Myers gets his mojo back. And he'll be standing on first base with no outs for Andres Rilo. He's still not gotten a hit, and immediately taking off is Myers, sliding into second base, but not in time. So he fails to steal second, and it ends up being a mojo drop once again. 3-0 count here, and oh my God, we have liftoff here as that ball gets pulled and launched into left field. Andres Rilo says, "Here's my first hit," as he gets the fastball. And boy, he had to start swinging before that ball even left his glove or left his hand. But he timed it up perfectly, and that is another solo home run from the Buzzwings offense, making this 4-0. And Dean Boyd is now tense. Reese Bugby will see that fastball. We see about 5 mile an hour drop off as he's tense now. An off-speed hitter gets the off-speed pitch and drives it into left field over the head of Knox Horn. And it's going to be a double for Reese Bugby as he continues to stay hot. The primary shortstop has been starting at second base for the team, and it has been paying off for them offensively for sure. As now Jackson Huang comes in and will swing at the first pitch and ground to to third base, excuse me. That'll be a quick out, so that's 2 down. For Skylar Lynch, 0 for 1 with a walk. He is tense, as well as Dean Boyd. And we'll get a strike here. He struck out his last time. And gets a fastball, but gets it. I don't even know where that one hit. 1-2 count here. 20th pitch for Boyd is a fastball, and it's still fast enough to get Skylar Lynch, who swings through it for strike 3. But another home run, this one from Andres Rilo, his first hit of the tournament, is a big one, and that extends the lead to 4-0. This is the guy you got to worry about so far. Perfect on the season, hitting-wise. He has not driven in a run yet, but he is looking to do that here. And he'll get the first pitch. He sees Reese Bugby. We just talked about how reliable he has been, and even though he is a utility infielder, he cannot make that play up the middle, and it's going to be a base hit for Diligence. I don't know if we'll call that an error. We'll have to take a look at the box score after this half inning. Little hack activates for Dastardly, who's, I believe, still locked in. Nope, back to neutral. Botham is locked in here, and Little hack activates again. 1-2 count. And we'll get an off-speed pitch that he waits on and pulls into right field for a single. So he gets on base, and he's back to locked-in mojo. And now we have 2 on with no outs for Mario Griffin, and we'll see that Tier 2 RBI hero activated now. He's 0 for 1 today, 1 for 4 in the tournament. Both players on base are not very fast, but are both locked in. 1-2 count here. And Mekhi Botham trying to minimize the damage here as he's still locked in. But now that pitch count is being racked up. And gets him to chase on the curveball. Nasty pitch there as it stayed high and inside. But it was too tempting for Mario Griffin as he is the RBI 0 in this at-bat. And it is 1 out. Caleb Thompson coming up. Will still have a 6 Terminator despite being tense. And the count evens at 1-1. This could all change with one swing of the bat. And instead, a grounder to Bugby over to Rilo, not over to first in time. And that is where you will see the weak arm of Andres Rilo play a factor in this one, as that could have been a double play, but instead we see first and third with 2 outs, and Dainty Navarro batting .500 on the tournament Pitch out activates there as we have good speed over there at first, and they'll check on the runner. So 1-1 count. Runner takes off for second, and down to second in time. Nice throw from Huang. You know, we saw him drop in the draft as a lot of people were scared off by that injury-prone trait, and he was just showing that right there where he is still a good catcher despite that trait. And now we see Dean Boyd come in to continue for another inning as he induces a fly out to Liam Undermeyer. This one to left field. Catching it is Knox Horn for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 29, Jamie Morris.
Mackay Botham had 2 on with no outs and managed to get out of that inning without allowing a run. Jamie Morris comes up 0 for 1, gets a fastball, an off-speed pitch, but that curveball messed with him as he pops it straight up right behind home plate and caught for out number 2. So our 2 and 3 hitters are real quiet to get things started here in the top of the 5th, but we'll see what Landon Stone can do with 2 outs. Dean Boyd now has to debate whether it's worth it to throw that fastball, as he does, but with Landon Stone hitting the ball so hard, it ends up being a misplay from the shortstop, and he's going to lose mojo for that one. So it ends up being a 2-out batter reaching on an error, I believe, and now Hal Mostis comes up. Neither of his traits are activated here. We'll see an off-speed pitch drop out of the zone. Good speed at first. They're going to check on the runner. Runner takes off on the off-speed pitch, sent into the dirt, and that is the only reason they weren't able to get Landon Stone as he steals second. Mario Griffin threw that too low because he had to rush his throw since he got an off-speed pitch there. 3-1 count with 2 outs, and Hal Mostis works a walk. So that's going to be 2 on with 2 out for Maxton Myers, who reached on a single and then got caught stealing in his last at-bat. We have max pressure here, and Wax Shipwreck will come in with Tier 3 Elite 4-seam and Tier 2 Rally Stopper. Throws 1 pitch and stops the rally immediately as the closer was able to induce a line out to third. So we had something going there, but nothing comes of it, and it's 4-0. We're heading into the bottom of the 5th, and Okay, so Maxton Myers gets pulled for Muhammad Sweeney at first base. The utility infielder and outfielder will come in for his defense. Immediately gets an opportunity, and we'll get that for out number 1. Thumpers with 5 outs to work with 4 runs to get to tie. Knox Horn looking to see what he can do as he is 0 for 1 today. Will ground to short. Andres Rilo with a backhand tosses to Sweeney for out number 2. Elizabeth Nelson, after a solid first game, struck out in her first at-bat against Botham. Botham's still locked in, but over 60 pitches, so this might be his last inning. Gets ahead in the count 0-2 immediately and does not chase high. This one goes down the first base line. Muhammad Sweeney with a nice play there to get out of the inning. So 1-2-3 for Mackay Botham, and he has made it through 5 innings without allowing a run. I believe just 3 hits. The play by Navy Finley, that was considered an error. The diving attempt from Reese Bugby was not an error, by the way. Just following up on the scoring for that one. Here comes Andres Rilo, who already has 1 home run today. Got a fastball that he drove. And there's strike 3 as he froze him on a pitch right there in the middle of the zone for strike 3. So that's out number 1. Reese Bugby got an off-speed pitch he was looking for and drove it into left field for a double. And his last at-bat sees the off-speed there. And that ball goes just foul down the third baseline, just misses the bag. Wax Shipwreck leaving a shipwreck in his path as he's mowing down these batters for the Buzzwings as he gets 2 strikeouts now. And Wong continues his hot day as he gets another base hit. He'll be standing on first base with 2 outs. And once again, we turn to the top of the lineup. 0 for 2 day for Skylar Lynch. He led off with a walk to start this game. and has struggled ever since. Contact versus righties up to tier 3. He's tense, so that helps to offset that. This was not... Holy moly. Okay, so Jackson Wong showing off the legs as he gets I thought that was a failed hit and run. I thought that Skylar Lynch missed a sign. 3-1, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position, and that ball loops into the glove of Dainty Navarro. Nice play from him, as I thought it potentially was going to get down, allowing the runner to score from second base, but instead, a nice play from the defender, and that will take us to the top of the 6th, where the Thumpers have 3 outs to work with, and Mekhi Botham comes out to the mound. God bless you. Sneevy Finley is tense, but has tier 2 clutch. We're in a high-pressure situation here, so it's going to give him the standard boost. 0-2 count as he swung really late through that pitch out of the zone, and he fouls one off. Takes the ball low. Mekhi, I don't know if he's going to get the complete game here. 2-2. And that ball blasted into left field and hangs up for Liam Undermeyer to catch that for out number 1. Archie Sormore comes up, and Oscar Lucero will come in to replace Mekhi Botham. His day is done, going 5 1/3 innings. And Lucero immediately gets ahead in the count 0-2, and there goes Archie Sormore swinging at a pitch out of the zone and pops it into foul territory. Jackson Wong was able to get there in time for out number 2. And Squint Diligence, who's still perfect for the tournament, with a max pressure situation, his locked in mojo will boost his traits even more. And there it is. That's going to be the ball game here, as that ball pops up into foul territory, and catching it is Jamie Morris for out number 3. This was a dominant win from the Buzzwings, both pitching and hitting, as they end up winning this one 4-0. 7 hits for the Buzzwings. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough to get the job done, as the Thumpers offense couldn't figure out Mekhi Botham at all. They knew what he was when he played for them, and they didn't have an answer. So this was a good one for the Buzzwings to get their kind of confidence back. So Landon Stone with a big home run. He ends up having 2 RBIs. Hal Mostis got an RBI as well. We saw a hit from Liam Undermeyer, a hit from Maxton Myers. We saw the first hit of the year for Andres Rilo being a home run. Oh, same thing for Landon Stone. And then a few other hits sprinkled throughout this game. For the Thumpers, they got 3 hits, and it came 2 from Diligence, 1 from Dastardly, and that was it. So if we take a look at the pitching, we saw Mekhi Botham. Wow, what a performance from him. This is a tough Thumpers lineup to try and pin down, and he came in and did his job. 5 1/3, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. Oscar Lucero came in the 6th, was able to take care of business and get those last 2 outs. For the Thumpers, Hard Apple, he's probably going to want to take a day off after this, as he went 2 2/3, giving up 3 hits and 2 walks, 3 earned runs, 1 home run, and 2 strikeouts. Dean Boyd came in, did his best valiant effort as he went 2 innings, giving up 3 hits and a walk, a solo home run, and 2 strikeouts. And then Wax Shipwreck only gave up 1 hit, but also struck out 2. So that's where we're going to take things here, as Landon Stone gets the number 1 player, Mekhi Botham number 2 with his phenomenal performance, and then Andres Rilo with his home run gets number 3. Cheer up, buddy. Your team just won. So that's where we're going to leave things for the tournament, as the Buzzwings even the series at 1 apiece. And we now turn to the Arctic and the Prowl. The Arctic looking to do the same thing against the Prowl that the Buzzwings just did to the Thumpers. The Thumpers. We'll see what happens in that one, as we'll see Ramus Turnpike turn and face off against Colton Ramos. Good matchup there. Can't wait for you all to take a look at that one. We'll see what happens next time out. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.